Hey y'all. Let me see. Adjust this a little bit. Okay. We are going to eat breakfast together. I ordered a gallo pinto, which is like a traditional Costa Rican breakfast. It comes with like a seasoned rice and beans, plantain. I feel like most of them have come with like a slice of tofu, and then like a fried egg, scrambled egg, something like that. And then in addition to that, there's like a continental breakfast that they also offer. So I got a yogurt drink. I got an energy shot. Have not tasted this yet, so we're gonna see about that. Yeah, hold on. It's strong. It's very strong. Whew. Um, and then a couple of different types of cake. There's like a chocolate cake. There's a house cake. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's, whatever. Bread pudding. And then some toast. And anywho, I'll tell you a little bit about how Costa Rica's been going. It's my fifth day here, and having a wonderful time. Let me tell you. Also, I'm sorry, I don't know what type of jam this is either. Okay, that's delicious. I still don't know what fruit it is, but it is delicious. Um, so I started off the first part of my trip in San Jose, and I spent a couple days in San Jose in this neighborhood called Barrio Escalante. Lots of restaurants, lots of like stuff to do. I wish I had explored a little bit more, but also it's one of those things where like I still had to work, so I still had to work, so I didn't have as much time to explore there, and especially like, toward the beginning of the week, I had more work to do than I do now. And like today is a company day off, so literally I have all day today. But so I started going to a couple of those restaurants. Food was delicious. Let me tell y'all, the food there was absolutely delicious. I'm not a bread pudding girl. This bread pudding is pretty good. Mm. I don't know what the flavor is, which is good. Mm. And yeah, so a couple things. This year, unbelievable, unbelievable, and I don't even mean like here at this property, this hotel. I mean like in general, all the seafood that I've had, unbelievable. They give you options. Usually it's like a garlic sauce or a Caribbean style sauce. Each place makes the Caribbean sauce a little bit different. It's all delicious. Mm. Seems like. Mm. Yes, thank you. Ooh. So this is gallo pinto. See if I can show y'all this plate. Mm. Yeah. One sec. Sorry, I had already started eating. Mm. Okay. I think the eggs could use a little salt. I can smell the seasoning on this like use rice and beans. Mm, mm. And I don't know if y'all know this about me. You guys learn something new. I am a fiend. I am a fiend. Like a sweet fried plantain. Mm. Oh my god. Mm. Anyhow, so then after I was done with my time in San Jose, there's a shuttle. There's a couple different ways that you can get down to the coast, and I'm down on like the Caribbean side. So I didn't even know this before I booked the trip, but like part of Costa Rica, one of the coasts is on like the Caribbean side. There's a Caribbean side and a non-Caribbean side, and the Caribbean side has a lot of like Afro-Caribbean, Afro-Latino influence. So I took a shuttle down to the coast, and like I said, there's two different ways to get here. There's a like shared shuttle, which is between 60 and $70, and it's closer to $70 with taxes and everything. And there's like a public bus, which is like a big, not Sprinter, what is it? Almost like a tour bus. You know, it's like big. They'll have like 40 seats, like one of those. And so the public one, it's bigger, it's slower. It takes you like 7 hours in a bus to get down here. The shared shuttle takes closer to 5, and they drop you off right at your hotel. So they picked me up at my hotel and they dropped me off at my hotel. And I want to say it took like 5.5 hours. And of course, it's going to depend how far your hotel is, how many other people they have to pick up, and then how far your like destination hotel is. So could vary. They say like allocate up to 7 hours. It took us about 5.5. They stop halfway through. They allow you to get like food, go to the bathroom, all that sort of stuff. Okay. And yeah, it was long, but I found it to like not be too bad personally. And so that's where the Black Sand Beach was. They had this really cute like hotel, had like a shared kitchen area with the rooms themselves. Oh, so nice. If you look in I think it's the last video, the video before last, I showed a little bit of it, just like being out in nature. And in one of either this video or one of the following videos, I'll show more of this property as well. It was so nice. I rented a bike. I was like, the hotel that I chose in the last city, Puerto Viejo, the first stop on the like Caribbean side of the island, I didn't realize how secluded the property was. So you had to walk like 10 minutes to get down to the main road where you could like rent bikes, get food, do excursions, all that stuff, which like isn't bad, but you don't want to have to do that back and forth all day on a gravel road. So I ended up renting a bike. um, it was like surprisingly nice to ride around town. Felt very safe doing it. There's like cars on the road and tuk tuks, but it wasn't bad at all. Let me tell you. Mm. And then because you're on like the Afro Caribbean side of the island, you're driving through, and there are like Jamaican flags everywhere. Like a couple of the restaurants I went to serve oxtails on Sunday. On like Saturday and Sunday, they serve oxtails and like jerk chicken. Ugh. Yeah, so cool. So cool. Like walking around and seeing like they're Jamaican, but they're black Costa Ricans. You know what I mean? Like ethnically Jamaican, but they're Costa Rican. I don't know. Very cool. Anyway, mm, yesterday morning, early in the morning, I cycled down to the Black Sand Beach where I had to return the bike. That sand, I don't know if you could tell in the video, it was so velvety. It was so. I don't know what the difference is. Like if it's because I looked it up. It's supposed to be black because of like the volcanic activity, I guess. It felt like silk in my hands. I don't know how else to like describe it. Mm. And then had a couple of nice breakfasts. I think I mentioned the sloth. I was just like chilling in one of the trees while I had breakfast one day. So cool. It's so stinking cool. I really want to see a toucan. I'm going on like a kayaking slash hiking excursion today. And I also might want a night hike so I can see more of the wildlife. I don't know. We'll see. What else do I have planned? I kind of want to do a food tour, but also I'm like, I already been eating good. So like, what do I need to do a food tour for? I don't know. I'm also really happy with how I booked these hotels. Because the first hotel I was in San Jose, real cheap. Like the lobby area was cute. I saw the lobby actually, because I recorded a couple videos in the lobby. Um, it was super cheap, and this is how I like balance my budget. Staying in San Jose, I stayed at a really budget friendly hotel. The second place I stayed at was a little bit more expensive, but still not crazy. This place I think is the most expensive, and then actually decided to extend my trip an extra night because I took one day off. So I'm going to one more property tomorrow. I'm staying like Saturday night to Sunday. And I'm glad I planned it like this because now I feel like I'm in the relaxing part of the trip. Hmm. I do wish I had gotten a massage. I might be able to do that tomorrow though. But I do wish I had gotten a massage while I was at the other hotel. Just because now that I'm at the like more expensive hotel, of course, all the amenities are more expensive. So like in town, one of the most like popular spa massage places is like $90 for a two hour massage. Which I'm gonna be honest, still expensive, but I think I'm a little spoiled by Asia. Here it's like 140 for a 2 hour massage. Not 2 hour, hour and a half, but still, it's all expensive. Hmm. I need to get on a call in a little bit with one of my LinkedIn friends, connecting about some SDR stuff. But in a few minutes, I'm gonna have to turn it off. But I want to tell you a little bit about my trip. If there are any specific questions you have about my trip so far, how safe I felt, I think I will do a video on what I wish I had done a little bit differently. Nothing crazy has happened. Of course, I still have a few more days here, so there will be more to talk about. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask them, and then I'll make another video and like add your questions to it. So anywho, thanks for joining me for breakfast, y'all. Wanted to do a little bit of a less like planned video, just to yap, just to connect. Um, yeah. So let me know. Planning on going to Costa Rica? Do you want to come to Costa Rica? Is there any specific info you want me to share about the trip so far? Yeah, let me know. I'll answer them in another video. If this is your first time on this channel, hi, hello, how are you? Thanks for chilling with me. My name is Alexis. I post every day here on YouTube. Yeah, feel free to subscribe and join the fam. We have a good time over here. All right, bye.